Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Nuggets. Today, we're diving into a culinary conundrum that has frustrated backyard barbecuers for generations. Why do hot dogs come in packs of 10, while hot dog buns come in packs of 8? It's a mismatch that leaves us either with lonely dogs or empty buns. A peculiar problem that seems designed to annoy us. This packaging disconnect isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's practically an American tradition at this point. You're standing in the grocery store, planning a cookout. You grab a pack of hot dogs, 10 count. Then you move to the bread aisle and pick up buns, 8 count. Already, the math doesn't add up. You're either left with 2 dogless buns, or more commonly, 2 bunless dogs condemned to be eaten alone or chopped up into beanie weenies. To understand this packaging puzzle, we need to step back into history. The mismatch between hot dogs and buns has roots in how these two products evolved separately in America's industrial food system. Hot dogs, or frankfurters, were brought to America by German immigrants in the 1840s to 1850s. These meat products were initially sold individually at butcher shops. It wasn't until the early 20th century that manufacturers began packaging them for grocery stores. The standard pack of 10 frankfurters weighs approximately 1 pound, making it a convenient and standardized unit for meat packers. Hot dog buns, meanwhile, followed a different path. Professional bakers have traditionally baked buns in pans designed to hold 4 or 8 rolls. This practice dates back long before hot dogs were sold in grocery stores. When commercial baking equipment was developed in the early 20th century, it was designed around these traditional baking pans, which typically held 8 buns. The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, yes, there really is such an organization, has offered the official explanation for this mismatch. According to them, hot dogs are sold in 10 packs because the meat has traditionally been sold by the pound. 10 hot dogs typically weigh 1 pound, which became the standard package size when manufacturers began pre-packaging frankfurters. Meanwhile, bakers had their own system. Hot dog buns are baked in clusters of 4 in pans designed to hold 8 buns total. This baking method is deeply embedded in the commercial baking industry's equipment and processes, making it difficult and expensive to change. Janet Riley, former president of the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, who now holds the honorary title Queen of Wien, has explained that the 10-count package became the industry standard for hot dogs long ago, while bakers standardized on 8-count packages. These standards were established independently by their respective industries, without coordination between meat processors and bakers. Beyond historical precedent, a more cynical explanation is suspected by many consumers, forcing people to buy more of both products to avoid waste. When packages don't match up, consumers who want precisely the same number of hot dogs and buns need to purchase 40 hot dogs and 40 buns, the least common multiple of 8 and 10. This packaging mismatch often leads to consumers buying more of both products than they initially intended. Whether this is a deliberate marketing strategy or simply industrial inertia is debated, but the effect is the same. Consumers purchase more product overall. Now that we understand the historical origins, it's clear why hot dogs come in packs of 10 and buns come in packs of 8. However, this doesn't fully explain why the mismatch persists today, particularly given that consumers have been complaining about it for decades. Let's dig deeper into the economics and business strategy behind this peculiar packaging decision. From a pure business perspective, this mismatch is brilliant. When consumers buy a pack of 10 hot dogs and a pack of 8 buns, they're left with 2 extra hot dogs. What do? They buy another pack of buns, of course, but then they have 6 extra buns, which leads them to buy another pack of hot dogs. This cycle continues until they eventually reach the least common multiple, 40 hot dogs and 40 buns, after buying 4 packs of hot dogs and 5 packs of buns. This packaging mismatch exemplifies what marketing experts call strategic inconvenience, or inconvenience marketing. deliberately creating minor frustrations that drive additional purchases. When products don't align perfectly, consumers must buy more to resolve the imbalance, often without recognizing the subtle manipulation. This calculated inefficiency increases sales while appearing to be merely an industrial quirk rather than a deliberate strategy. There's another practical reason for the difference in packaging: preservation methods. Hot dogs are typically preserved using nitrates and other chemicals that give them a significantly longer shelf life than bread products. Buns, being primarily bread, stale much faster and are more susceptible to mold. The 8-count package for buns makes sense from a freshness standpoint. Most families will consume 8 buns within a few days before they begin to stale. A 10-pack might lead to more food waste, as the last 2 buns often go uneaten before spoiling. This practical consideration aligns with manufacturing efficiencies while also addressing different rates of consumption and preservation between the 2 products. Interestingly, this mismatch has become so ingrained in American culture that it's referenced in movies, TV shows, and everyday conversation. In the 1991 film Father of the Bride, where Steve Martin's character has a breakdown in the grocery store over this very issue. "I'm not paying for buns I don't need," he exclaims in frustration. This scene resonated with viewers precisely because it highlighted an everyday absurdity we've all encountered. While the traditional packaging persists, the market has begun to respond to consumer complaints. In 2021, Heinz launched a campaign called Hot Dog Packed, attempting to convince hot dog and bun companies to standardize their packaging. Some regional manufacturers have started offering 8-pack hot dogs or 10-pack buns as specialty items. Walmart's Great Value brand now offers 8-count hot dog packages in some markets. At the same time, several artisanal bun makers have moved to 10-count packages. However, the major national brands largely maintain the traditional counts, suggesting the economic benefits of the mismatch still outweigh the potential competitive advantage of matching packages. Will hot dogs and buns ever come in matching packages as standard? Industry analysts remain skeptical. The system, while frustrating to consumers, benefits manufacturers too much to change without significant market pressure. As food trends evolve and newer generations of consumers demand more logical packaging and less food waste, we might eventually see a shift in consumer preferences. But for now, the mismatch remains, a quirky artifact of manufacturing history that's become a profitable industry standard. So next time you're planning a cookout and find yourself with either extra hot dogs or extra buns, remember, that's not a bug in the system. It's a feature, carefully designed to keep you coming back to the store. Thank you for watching another episode of Everyday Nuggets. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe for more videos. If you have suggestions for other everyday objects you'd like to learn about, please leave them in the comments below. Stay curious.